Hello, my dear Cancer. This is your love and spirituality reading for the mid-month of August 2018 with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. I read for the signs in order of most liked videos, so don't forget to hit the thumbs up button for your sign. You can see the order I read in this time around at the community section of my channel. And thank you all for liking, watching, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. I am so grateful for all of your appreciation. Hi there, Rage. The reading can go both ways. The message is for the people who watch it. So if you cross-watch for another sign and recognize yourself as the main person in the reading, just trust your own intuition and you will get the message you need. Hello, Anui or Sabrina. For this reading, I used the Osho Zen Tarot by Deva Padma. I've been using it since 1995. And many of you have asked how I have learned to read tarot in the way I do. And this deck has been my main source of inspiration. Thank you, Wave. I will start shuffling your cards. And when I open your deck here, I see 7 of Wands in the reversed and 2 of Wands in the upright position. So 7 of Wands in the reversed, it's a card about not being able to put boundaries in your life. You can see this on this picture if I turn it upright here. It's a stressful situation, okay? It's a person having a lot to deal with. All these this is candles, but you can imagine that it's wands. And we have a monkey there. Is soon to sabotage everything. And when this card comes in reversed, it's almost even worse, because with the 7 of Wands, you are at least trying to put up a fight or trying to sort with these things. With the 7 of Wands, it's in the reverse, it's like you have a little bit low boundaries, or you have hard time saying no to things that you really can't do, or it might be that you have a hard time protecting yourself or saying no. So this is how it has been. But then we have the 2 of Wands, the possibility card here. 2 of Wands is kind of the other way around. It's a person looking out for their options and looking what's the best way ahead for you. So it's about having self-control, taking an overview look at your situation and deciding what's the best doable road. So I'm thinking this is something that's about to end, and this is something that's about to begin. You are about to learn to take better care of yourself, have more self-control, and also start to make better choices. Before, maybe you trusted the divine a lot, and waited for situations to come to you, to present themselves to you. So you were very grateful for all the opportunities that you got, and you kind of did the best with all of them. But now you're starting to grow up and become much more aware of where you ends and the world begins. So you're starting to make choices for yourself instead of letting life making choices for you. Okay, so that was all I got from these first 2 cards. Osho Zen they are amazing like this. So I call the divine with love and light, and here we have slowing down together with possibilities, 2 of Wands in reversed. So slowing down, it's like it said, it's slowing down. It's Knight of Pentacles. So some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person in your life. And I'm thinking it's also this, that Cancer is starting to become more cautious and more like you are making room for yourself to make these kind of choices. So you're slowing down the pace. You're not jumping on everything, every possibility that's given to you. You're actually starting to choose what you want from the opportunities that present yourself in your life. So you're not like so easily jumping the gun or being like the fool in any situation. So you're starting to, it's like you're starting to watch the people around you, the situations around you, and you're starting more step by step taking choices. What's the next step for you to do? So two possibilities. It might be that you're hanging a little bit in the balance here, hanging on the fence a little bit because you are a little bit unused to this, so you don't really know what's going to come of it. So you're kind of in a learning period in the same same time. Okay. So it's great actually. It might be that there's a earth person or a very slow person in your life that have taught you this, and they are currently not really they don't know what to do with you in this situation because you are changing before their eyes. Okay. So I called the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world, and we have ripeness and possibilities. So ripeness is a perfect card in this situation because it's talking about you becoming adult. Okay. So you're starting to tending to your garden. You don't wait for milk and honey to fall from the sky anymore. You are putting in effort and work into your life, making it as beautiful as you want it. And with the 9, you also can stand being alone more, taking care of yourself. So you're building a foundation for you and for your family also, if you have kids and things like this. But it's like you're better to protect yourself and your house and your inner garden. Your house is of course your body, and the garden is your aura around you. So taking better care of all these kind of things and looking for the best options for you. So becoming more rational and logical. Okay. So I call the 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Cancer viewers. So I want my dear Cancer to have love in their lives and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay, so Cancer, now your reading is ready. Exciting, huh? Okay, so I'll just tune in for a few seconds here to you, Cancer, and your reading. So Cancer, mid-August 2018. Here we go. This will be your reading there, and this is in the bottom of the deck, and it's Tree Celebration. So it feels like you are being able to choose better relationships also in your life, like the people that actually give you something in just instead of causing problems. So you're choosing more the situations that actually give you happiness. So that's kind of beautiful. Okay, and it might also talk about very good family situations, or that you have particularly like a soul group or people that you are getting more close to when you are starting to decide what's good for you and not, because when you listen to everyone else and make your life accordingly to other people's voices, you change yourself into something that you're not, and therefore you have more trouble to find the people that actually belongs with you. So very beautiful. And here is your reading, and there we have completion. So notice this is the 21, it's the world card, and we have 3 of cups in the bottom. Both of these cards is connected to the Empress, the Great Mother Earth, your body, love and care, unconditional love. So it's you're tapping into a rather great source of energy and abundance here. And you will have the possibility to create something beautiful in your life. So thank you all that already watches this reading. It's so exciting to do this first live reading. I haven't done it before. It will be a little bit hard for me to look at the feed in the same time when I'm reading, but know that I'm super grateful for all of your comments It's really wonderful way to do the readings. So this is you, Cancer, and this is your past, and this is your future, and this is the past of the situation, person, or circumstances that you're with. Hi, Lucy. And it can also be the past of your work together with the divine, or presenting life, or calling you to do something specific. And this is the future of this said thing, and I'm almost peaked there. Okay. So, my dear Cancer, this is you. And we have the Six of Cups in reversed, and it's the dream card. So it's about past connection. It's about the dreams that we have of love. It's also about nostalgia, being nostalgic about something that has been before. It's the childhood and past life card. So it's about getting second chances to fix things. And with the Six of Cups in reversed, I'm thinking you have missed someone, but it's like starting to fade away a little bit. Is you missing this situation or this person? Maybe it has started to get a little bit of bitter aftertaste for you. And it's not a negative thing. I'm thinking that you are starting to maybe outgrow the situation a little bit. It doesn't mean, for those of you that wants a past situation back, that it's going to end now forever just because you have this Six of Cups in reverse. It just means that you are growing up. So you're not as keen to go back into an old situation, because maybe you are going to view it and judge it with the Two of Wands in another way now. So you're growing. So also your feelings and your, like, how you relate to different situations is changing. So with the dream card here in the reverse, I'm thinking that you're not as keen as you were before to go back into old situations. Before it was all that you wanted maybe, but now it's not like that. With the Knight of Pentacles card that you got, and the Two of Wands and the Nine of Coins, I'm thinking that you're much more selective now of what is allowed into your life and not. So it's actually a very good thing. And here we have your past, and here we have the mind, and it's Page of Swords in the reversed. Good morning, Anna Marie. And yes, a Page of Swords in the reversed. It's the mind card. So usually the Page of Swords it's about truth. It's about being able to detect the truth and also say it. It's like sometimes like a very revolutionary energy, and sometimes with the Page of Swords in the reverse, it might be like a rebel without a cause. But I'm feeling here, together with the Six of Cups, that these two cards are talking about that you have done revolution in some area of your life, and you are beginner, so you might have been maybe a little bit harsh. It's the first, when we are trying some for the first time, like saying no to people, we think that we need to say like no, so the person really hears it, but eventually we will learn that it's fine to just say no, this is not working out for me. We don't have to put anger or other things in the mix here. But I'm thinking you said the truth, and you expected maybe another outcome. You expected that when you said the truth, it was going to give you rewards, but it didn't. And this actually woke you up to this new adult feeling I'm having with you, because this is the childhood card, and this is a child. So in many ways, your judgmental skills have been that of a child. You haven't been able to really have good judgment because you have waited for the world to come and bring you things, like a baby is waiting for the parents to come and take care of them. And now you're slowly learning by outside circumstance that might not be that prosperous or helpful. You are learning by this to become a grown-up person. So this is going to be helpful, but for now it's a little bit shaky because you don't know which leg to stand on exactly. Okay, so and this is your future, and we have the Knight of Wands in the reversed. So Knight of Wands in reverse, it's kind of the player card, and we are talking about you here. So I'm thinking with this new judgmental skill that you are getting, you might come out as little as a player kind of person, but it's just because you are now, you're not open, vulnerably throwing yourself into new situation. You're actually seeing, oh, is this actually a good person for me? So you keep your options a little bit open, but it's likely that you won't stick around in a situation which is not feeling 100% all right. Before, with the Seven of Wands in the reverse that we got in the beginning, you had a hard time saying no, but with this Knight of Wands in the reverse, I'm thinking you are learning to say no. You don't take every chance that life is giving you. You are sorting. So it's a song that comes sometimes for my private clients. It's How to Be a Heartbreaker with a girl that I never remember her name and the diamonds. So I'll put it in the description box for you. How to Be a Heartbreaker. I think Cancer have learned now how to be a heartbreaker. And this is actually, it can feel like you are not like as nice person as you were before, but you are learning now to be equally nice towards yourself as you are towards other people. So you're just becoming more selective. You have the right to choose better things for you in life, and it doesn't have to be in love. It can be also with work, family obligations, friends. So you're not just jumping onto everything and saying, yes, yes, this will be, yeah, I fix it, I do it. Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, I will show up. You are more now like, well, I will check my calendar, and if I'm available, I will definitely think about doing this for you, but maybe not. We'll see. So you're more selective. That's what I'm seeing here. And this is the past of this outside situation or circumstance, or what the divine is trying to teach you. And we have the Hermit card here, a loneliness. So it's about you learning to stand on your own legs. And the Hermit is doing revolution against society. He doesn't like everything with society, so he's putting himself like on a cliff somewhere up here, checking down on society. And it's like a teenager moving away from home, and we have a child here. So a teenager moving away from home and taking this with him or her from their parents that they actually like, and the rest they will say, I will never be like this towards my children. So you are keeping the things that society has taught you that you actually like, but the things that you don't like, you are not going to stand behind it anymore. You are becoming an adult. At least you have moved away from home. So that's a good thing. And it's just an allegory, of course. It's just in some way you have matured. We had the Nine of Cups also, a coin, sorry, connected to this card. You are creating something valuable for yourself, like an you can maybe starting a career that you can take care of yourself. You don't need anyone else. Maybe buying an own house, so you don't have to be dependent on a landlord and other things like this. Or you might start a career in something that you really want, or you are not saying yes to the first partner being available just because you don't want to be alone. You are much more smart about this. Okay. And here is the future of this situation. That's good, Lucy. I'm glad you have matured. We all have, I'm thinking, with this time that has been specifically 2017, the end of illusion, and I'm thinking 2018 is going to be the year when we grow up. And end of illusion, they made us see the reality. And this year we are dealing with that reality. So some of you are choosing to be alone, for example, because the reality you had wasn't the one you wanted. So you're now starting to, where am I going to aim my energy? And you haven't decided just yet. With the Two of Wands, you're holding your horses, waiting for the right situation to present itself. So it's very adult and mature and very rational. Okay. This is the future for this energy, and we have another it's sharing in the reverse. So Knight of Wands and sharing both are in the reverse. So you're very modest with your energy now. I'm thinking you're saving it for yourself, and it's like you're I'm thinking you are taking in pieces and bits of you that you have just given away for free before to everyone like this, and now you're collecting it to yourself. So I'm feeling Cancer is becoming more and more powerful. You are taking also back lost soul parts, personality traits that you didn't allow yourself to have before. You're saying no more, so that's also saving your energy. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen with this. It's feeling very strong. It's almost like a volcano or an atomic bomb. So, but I'm thinking you are going to use this energy for good causes. With the dream here, before you wanted someone to come and take care of you, I'm thinking now, Cancer, you're much more keen on taking care of yourself. So you have grown up, you have matured in a very beautiful way. You are not a victim anymore. You are choosing in what kind of situations you are in. You're not a codependent anymore. You are choosing which people to give your trust and love and which you don't. So you're not living on hope alone. You're living much more on reason. And it's like you're drawing in your tentacles. You're not going to give it to everyone. Okay, so I'm also going to take a card for you from the Sacred Rebel. And obviously it's this card. She feels, she knows. Yes, it's very hard to not be codependent because we want to be nice and we feel so. If you love someone, we want that to never go away. And specifically Cancer, you are very nostalgic about things. You probably have lived on Earth many times before, and you can be a little bit nostalgic about the past. But now it's like you don't care about that anymore. You listen to yourself. So therefore you're not codependent anymore. And also being a codependent just means that you enable other people to have bad patterns, to continue with abuse or addiction and things like this. So you're actually being more loving by saying no. So 22 is of course connected to the Fool's card in numerology. And we had a child here, so it's something here with your beautiful naivety that you have had. You're going to use it more wisely, I think. So an illumination is erupting. So I felt this with the erupting. It's something happening here in your like canal that you have. It's an energy that you're saving for yourself, and it's kind of coming up here. It's very dark here and very light here, and you have this old you here in the middle. So you're leaving this darkness behind a little bit, but you're saving the energy for a better day. You will find this right circumstance to invest in. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but as more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming to you now or has just recently come. Gently but firmly from that place of knowing, intend to act and take your next step forward. So it's like a vision starting to build inside of you. You start to know what it is that you want, and you're going to sort through your life until you find it. You're not going to say yes to just anything, and your guideline is your inside feelings. So your guideline is yourself. So trust yourself fully in this. This oracle comes to you with guidance, particularly about long-range or long-term developments. Something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance. Although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best, the situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are and how you are being helped on to the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. So not accepting codependent or in other ways shitty situations, but actually thinking long-term happiness for yourself and the people that you are responsible for. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term, and we're seeing you're restricting your energy here. If you can see how the present can possibly become what you sense the future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. So there's also a healing process. Yeah, it can be a lot of warrior mood here with these two cards, but you are very rational, so I'm thinking you are going to restrain also your anger and use it very wisely and in a very adult way. So this is the healing process for you. Stand with your feet at hip wide and your arms loosely and comfortable at your sides, slightly away from your body, and say aloud, I feel the light, this light here, of all that I am and will be unfolding from within me now. So you're going to let this light build up inside of you, and stand still and rest your eyes on one point or lightly close them if you can do so easily without compromising your balance. And then when you're ready, say, I surrender what is into the loving fire of transformation, the light of which illuminates the present and manifests the future in the highest creative expression of unconditional love. So I'm thinking you're sacrificing something old on this fire, this transformational fire, all this being sacrificed so that you have energy left for this new that's going to come. So it looks like it looks almost like a smoking gun from my point of view here. But I'm feeling that this is very healthy for you. You have finally learned how to take better care of yourself. You have had this beautiful, beautiful willingness to give yourself to life, to other people, to the divine. And now you're learning more that you are a spiritual creature and that you are here to fulfill a mission, and only you know what that mission is. So you need to listen to yourself, trust your own authority to find your way through from now on. And you're not going to do things to overly compromise yourself. That's a no-go. So I hope this helped. I want you to take really good care of yourself, and I'm going to put this song in the description box for you. And I'm wishing you all luck on this, as Sarah said here, this ascending process of yours, because it's you have been like a little child or a little bird waiting for the sustenance and the food, and now you are a big bird searching for the sustenance and food that you need. So you might want to make a list of your needs as well and start to fulfill them. That might also be a good beacon for you to find your future happiness, where you want to invest this very fiery energy. Some of you might be dealing with fire sign or air sign, or possibly it might be a Virgo as well. And if that's the case, I'm thinking that you are not going to invest in this relationship right now. You are going to watch and see how it develops, and then decide if you are going to move on with this or not. There's a lot of potential here, but you need to listen to yourself very closely to be able to determine what to do. Okay, so thank you all for watching, and I welcome you back to my September reading, the whole month September reading that I will do in the middle of August. Okay, so thank you so much, and bye bye.